getting ready to go on a day date. It's Sunday. I'm hot. It's fall. I'm sweating. You look good though.
You look great. It's
I'm
just
hot.
your foggy glass.
I didn't pay to have the
anti-fog put on it.
Some cheap.
Okay, cheap.
Yeah, I'm cheap with myself. So it's Sunday, and we're getting ready to go on a day date. Where are we going?
We're going to a Thai market in Virginia.
So yeah, we're gonna do that for a few hours and eat and have some breakfast and maybe get some Thai coffee.
Ooh.
Right. All right. Come along with us.
Don't look at my closet.
And we made it. We're 30 minutes away in Sterling, Virginia. We are at a temple.
Yes.
All right, let's go eat.
Let's go eat.
We smell like barbecue.
We gonna smell like food the whole way home.
It was awesome though.
It's small.
It's really small.
And it's at a monastery, but the food is amazing. I got this mushroom congee, which was like so flavorful and it's so cold. So
yeah.
it was
So
perfect.
we about to go home and eat everything else. I got meat on the stick. I'm here for meat on the stick.
I got squid on the stick.
No, it wasn't on the stick. They cut yours.
Oh, they cut it up for me?
I don't know why I said pause, but yeah, I go for meat on the stick.
Every time.
Every time. It's my favorite food group.
Just so excited.
We can go home now and enjoy everything. We're back from our Sunday day date, and we've got all the foods with us, so we're just gonna eat and talk to y'all. So we're gonna talk about dating and what that means to us in our marriage and relationship.
Okay. What does that mean to you? Also, the noises that you hear he's turning up. He's going for it.
What does dating mean to me? So I think we've been together for 6 years, and we've done a really good job of dating each other, and from all type of perspectives, our different interests, our shared interests. Food is one of our shared interests. It's playing new things, but I think it's important because if you stop dating each other, then it's a wrap.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Delicious.
It's so good. And this sauce has the perfect, like, kick to it.
The Thai market for the win. Which she planned this date. I hadn't planned a date in a minute. I realized that the other day. I was like, damn, I haven't planned a date in a minute. So I'm up next.
Yeah, bro, I planned Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I planned our wedding.
Yeah.
I planned Paris.
Yeah.
I planned part of North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Wild times. And then this.
Yep. So I'm behind. I've had a lot going on. I've had a lot going on, but
yes.
Mentally, I've had a lot going on.
You have.
But I gotta play catch up. And then like this week we have dates with each other, and then we have solo dates and friend dates. So I think that's also very important to. I think people get into relationships and they that's all they got is each other, and it's like we've never been that. I want to see Jada.
I saw Roxanne Gay.
Yeah.
Which was amazing.
So we do solo dates. We do, we go hang out with our friends individually, and yeah, and then we date each other. Why you make that face?
I was like, amazing.
Mm.
Yeah, I think dating to me is intentional quality time with one another. Our dating is important to me because we spend a lot of time, because of the pandemic, inside together, and so making sure that we're, I don't know, making sure that we are
Still liking each other, still courting each
Yeah.
other. Courting, liking each other, hanging
she's
out
an
with
old
each
lady.
other.
She always
I'm
talks
old.
about courting.
I'm 45. She's 34. Again, you could do in the house dates. You can do, which we do.
We do
movies.
Like
and,
we pick a theme. So our most recent theme was 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And 90s starlets. So we did Meg Ryan, and we picked 2 movies from Meg Ryan, and we did Julia Roberts. So we did that. And then for a period of time, I was like really hyped into, Practical Magic is like my origin story movie. Like I was like, ooh, this is a life.
Is your villain story?
My villain origin story? No, I'm not a villain. I'm not a villain. But it was it's one of my favorite movies. And so we watched some Sandra Bullock hits.
Yeah, always. So music is another huge part of our relationship, and concerts are a lot of dates. But also, I don't like crowds. And she's way more of, I would say more of a music head than me, but a concert goer, absolutely. So she goes on a ton of solo dates by herself to concerts. She was doing that before she met me. She's doing that now. She go do that for the rest of our relationship.
Till the end of
to
time.
the end of time. And then I'll go to some of the larger things with her. This year, we've been calling it the year of the concerts because we started with Adele in January, and it went from Adele to Janet and Savannah to where have we done? Adele, Janet, Usher.
Do you hear the smacking?
In Paris during our honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting ready to go to Boston.
For Miss Monet.
We went to Charlotte for Janelle Monáe.
One Monet. Now we're going to Boston for the second Monet.
And then we got a few more this year for concerts. I think all here.
The rest will be
in DC. And then DC is a great place for music and for dates because you can grab a $50 ticket.
That's why $30.
$30.
I bought a ticket for $12 once. I think that's why I find it hard for me to leave this area because the entertainment and food scene.
Yeah, DC. I've been here 7 years.
Aside from like the traffic
beat it.
and the people that are sometimes unbearable.
It's a lot to do here.
There's so much to do, and it's so easy to date your partner here because a quick bop out to the Michelin star restaurant down the street.
Yeah, so you can do that, or you can drive 30 minutes to a Thai market and spend the morning grabbing food. Or again, another great thing about DC is the free museum. So if you run out of ways to date in DC, it's you.
You hear how she's on her like, if you run out.
It's you, because it's so simple to date here. It's like, again, and dating should also absolutely 100%, the foundation should start with learning and knowing the person you're dating. It is not a copy paste. Like if you are a copy paste dater, then your results are going to be the same. If you're literally like, okay, this same restaurant, this same event, yeah, that's what I mean. Like this same, and if you're doing that,
that's cringe. People do that?
Oh yeah, people do that. Like women and men do that. I think lesbians and straight men, like people do that where they just like apply all, and that's.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like a character flaw.
I think that's the biggest thing I see, like, but a lot of people don't know how to date. And it's like, got to get to know the person. You know, those first dates, you should be like a coffee, summer, ice cream, something where you can talk. and get to know each other. Like, you shouldn't be going to the movies as a first date unless you're like 14. I don't know, like.
True,
What was,
you can't really
what was our first official date?
You took me to coffee.
I took you to coffee. Yeah,
You took me on a coffee date,
Mm-hmm.
and then we went and had I had beef tartare the first time with you.
Okay.
You don't remember that day?
Oh, in Georgetown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
So Spanish tapas.
We had like a big combustion, is what I refer to it, and then we came back around maybe a week later.
Yeah.
And I love coffee. I am obsessed with caffeine.
So knowing the person you're trying to date, like she has the caffeine
tattoo on my arm, and she took me to. It was like a 2-for-1 because she was interviewing with a company, and then also I love coffee, so we went and tried a few different drinks, and then you were like,
around.
"Do you want us like keep going?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, this is the whole
lesbians,
thing.
we go date for 48 hours.
Whole thing.
You go be outside."
So we continued on. And went to, I think, a Jose Andres, like, tapas restaurant.
It's a tapas spot in Georgetown.
And
we
sat in the window and watched people.
Mm-hmm. Had wine and then had different little things. And yeah, so it's...
So, like, what's your perfect date?
My perfect date?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'd be just in the house. No, my perfect date... Probably a museum.
Mm-hmm.
Walk around a museum for like an hour or two. Then grab a late lunch. And then go like probably listen to some music somewhere, a little jazz cafe bar type of vibe in the evening, and then call it a night.
You're like an old person.
Thanks. What's your perfect date? It's calling me old.
No, it's just a vibe. She likes chill vibes. I think it's interesting because people think that you like to turn up.
People really think I be turned. I do not.
And she literally is like, we had a date one time after you had that surgery, and we watched Jeopardy in bed with some pot pies.
Like, my energy gives off
full old lady hang.
But my other energy gives off outside, turned up, standing on chairs. No, I'm very low key. So
very low key. Every birthday is low key.
Yeah.
My perfect day, I think, would be sort of similar to yours. Maybe not as many things, but like more truncated. So like maybe a morning specific date. So we wake up, go get coffee, hit a museum, have a nice lunch, come home. Like a nice lunch.
We both want to be home by 8:30 though.
Absolutely.
She go to bed at like 9:30.
I do. No. Yeah, I don't want to be outside with a whole bunch of people. I don't not that I don't like people. I just like there's a lot of energies to, and I'm an empath, so it's a lot of energies to take in.
So I don't like people. Let's get that clear.
Oh my God. Okay.
I like who I like, and then the rest of y'all.
You're sticking that in that hill? You're going there?
I'm on that hill.
Okay.
And that's all we got for dating, I guess, for now. So this week is, again, dates together. She has a solo date, and then I have a friend date. And we're going to splice that all together and throw it out to the universe. So
see you next time.
See y'all next time from the Miller Hurse gang. Peace.
I'm tired on a date night. I'm exhausted.
You want to go home?
I wanna go home. I wanna go.
Just tired.
Tired, and we're down the street from the White House, so everything makes me a little chill.
A little nervous. You do not look like you lost Isaiah. You look very cute. You cute.
You're annoying. But I love you.
Happy date night.
Happy date night. Dauphines.
It's not 48.
But it'll do. Thank you so much.
Dark alley. She don't support my hair-brain ideas. I just wanted to put the praline in my pocket. I didn't have a napkin.
All I said was it's gonna crumble. So I was preparing you for the event that would happen, that it would crumble. I didn't tell you you couldn't.
I feel like it was gonna be well executed. Now I don't have a praline in my pocket.
I hope you ate it.
I did. You still sleepy? Us and elevators.
So I brought you on a date.
You took me on a date. I've never been on the roof of the Kennedy Center. Oh wow, it's long. It's raining, so we about to go back up under here.
But it's nice.
Cheers.
Cheers.